Oh, hey everybody. Hey, come on in. Oh, y'all, this lighting is horrible. I'm in a hotel. So it's the best I got. This is the best I have. Say hello. Let me get my phone so I can see who's here. Hope you guys had a great day. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Okay, let's turn that down. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes to let some people come in. Since this is impromptu, not last minute, it was planned. I just didn't know what time I could do it because I was traveling today. So I apologize for the look and the lighting. I'm in a hotel. Y'all, I got all the lights on, but this is the best I can do. Um, Let me see that I can see you guys. Hey Janie, hey Jess Renee, hey Mary, hey Monique, hey Tina, Glenda, yeah, 1994. Hey Courtney, hey Christine. I hope you guys had an amazing day. Happy Tuesday. As they say in church, I won't be before you long. I just want to come in and do the giveaway. I did not forget about you guys. I was traveling today, so I had some delays. Well, the plane had some delays. Let me just say that. And so I did not know what time I would be able to do the live, which is why I did not put it out ahead of time. But I did put a note in the community post probably 2 or 3 hours ago to say that I will be going live tonight to announce the winner. Okay. So I am going to do that. And then I'm going to give a couple of quick announcements. And then since I am live, I will take some questions. I will take a few questions. So this is going to be a quick, we're going to try to keep it to a 15-minute live because I know it's in the evening. I'm sure that you guys are getting kids ready for school tomorrow. You're cooking, you're eating dinner, you're getting ready for the next day, all the things, right? So I won't take too long. Hey, Kendra. Hey, Macy. Hey, Betty. Janie, Martina, Speaking the Truth, Laura's Garden Sanctuary. Janie is cooking turkey soup. Awesome. Desirous Tools. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started. I'm sure more people will come in, and hopefully the people that don't will catch the replay. So if you are new here and you just happen to stumble across the channel, my name is Barbara. I live in Tennessee. I'm actually traveling right here today, so I'm in a hotel, which is why the lighting is not very good. Okay, although it's very bright in here, but it's not coming across that way on the camera. But on this channel, we talk about gardening, homesteading, DIY, food preservation, all the things. So if you're brand new, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are one of the faithful followers, I'm so glad to see you guys. First announcement is, y'all, we hit 20,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. We hit 20,000, I think it was last week, and we're very close to hitting 21. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. When I hit the 20,000, y'all, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I was screaming all over the house. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. And let me stay on track because I really want to go off on a tangent and keep talking about that. But no, we are here for the giveaway because y'all know I can get to going. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about the giveaway. So again, if you're new or just to kind of bring everybody up to speed, this is the second giveaway from Vego Garden. We did a giveaway, I think 2 weeks ago. Vego Garden sponsored a giveaway and they gave away, I think you were able to pick, no, was it the elevated bed? I can't remember. Did I let y'all pick was the elevated bed? I think it was the elevated bed. I think that was the giveaway. Yep, that was the giveaway. Monique won the giveaway. Monique is in the chat. Hey, Monique. Congrats, Monique. Hopefully she'll be getting her bed very soon. And then I decided to give away a bed myself out of my own pocket, and I gave that one. The winner was Jarette Hayes. And so congratulations to both of those ladies. And so Vego reached out and wanted to sponsor one again during this Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday sale. And I'm like, yeah, you want to give my people something? Absolutely. Sign me up. I always want to give you guys something. So for this giveaway, it is a $300 gift card is what they're sponsoring. And so you guys flooded the post last week with what you would do if you won the giveaway and won the $300. I enjoyed reading each and every one of your posts. I actually read every single one. And again, this is it's random, right? And so I'm going to give away the $300 gift card, and I'm going to announce the winner. But before I do that, I want to make sure that you guys know that if you are looking to purchase any Vego Garden products, I do have an affiliate code. It's in every description of every video. And so if you just scroll down the description, you'll see all of my affiliate links. And for Vego Garden, you get $10 off your whole order or 5% off the entire order. There's 2 different codes. And so whenever you decide you want to purchase or do something, those codes are always there for you. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the giveaway. I wrote it down to make sure I don't mess this up. Okay, so the winner today of the Vego Garden $300 gift card is Garden State and Sow. Garden State and Sow, and that's Sow. I think it's SEW and SOW. It is Garden State and Sow. I don't know if she is here. It said the name under it was Robin. So let me know if you are here. I'm looking at the chat to see if she is in the building, if she is in the house. Congratulations, Robin. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy to see anybody's name who pops up for the winner. But Robin, I know that you have been with me for a while. I think you've been watching my channel for a couple of years now, if I'm not mistaken. And so I want to congratulate you. So let me put this in the chat if I can, which I don't even know if it's going to let me put it in the chat. Let me see. If you guys, I have just one more announcement, but if you guys have questions, I'll take a couple of questions while I'm on here. Garden State. I'm trying to put this in the chat, and then I will pin it after the live. Garden State. I think it's Sow and Sow. I think it's what is the way it's labeled. So Robin, if you're here, make some noise. Say something. Say something if you are here. And so Robin, whenever you see this message, just send me an email. My email is in the description box of every video. Scroll down at the bottom. I think it says how to stay in contact or something like that. My email address is on there. Just email me and we will get you the $300 gift card. I'm so excited for you and happy and hope that you do something really, really great with the Vego Garden gift card. So thank you guys so much for participating in the giveaway. Hopefully in 2026, I will be able to do more giveaways as other companies sponsor and or me just giving away something out of my own funds or pocket. So because you guys continue to watch my channel and because it continues to grow, I get opportunities like this to give stuff away. And I'm going to speak into existence next year that I will be able to do a GREENSTALK giveaway in 2026. I feel very confident that I will be able to do a GREENSTALK giveaway. So I don't see Robin on here. But hopefully she will get the memo. She will get the memo. But are there any questions? I got one more announcement because a couple of you guys asked me on my video where I talked about my grain meal that I got a couple of weeks ago, and I used it for the first time. Many of you were asking me about the grain meal. And so, sorry, Siri, we're not talking to you. Okay, so, okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, just making sure I didn't see her in the chat. So on the Harvest grain meal, if you are interested in a Harvest grain meal, the company is NutriMill. I do have an affiliate code now. I did not have an affiliate code when I bought my grain meal. I actually bought it, but I did not have an affiliate code then. But once I bought one, I reached out and I became an affiliate with the company. I love the grain meal. And you can get $20 off. Now they go in and out of stock. So if you're serious about getting one and making the investment, what I encourage you to do is to whatever color you're looking for, or whichever one you want, or if you don't mind what color, go in on that page and they have a section that says notify me when available. Put your email address in there and your phone number. They will send you a text and they will send you an email when it is back in stock. Once it's back in stock, run, don't walk to the link and go ahead and purchase it, because literally it goes in and out of stock. Now, what I do know is that from now until Christmas, every evening they are making them available, and they will be in stock as they are making them available. Like, I guess they're actually making them, or I'm not sure how the process works, but every single evening from now until Christmas, some will be available. So that's why, if you're really interested in getting one, or if it's on your Christmas list, your wish list, and you're going to send your spouse, your partner, like, hey, it's here, run me the credit card, then at least you'll know when it is in stock. Okay. All right. So Lena said, what did you miss? Lena, you missed the announcement of the giveaway. And the announcement of the giveaway is Garden State and Sow. Okay. So I'll take a couple of questions. If there's any questions about the harvest meal or the harvest grain meal, let me know. Okay, Janie says, I'm in Chattanooga. What can I sow from seed? Do you mean right now in the ground? If you mean right now in the ground in Chattanooga, you can do carrots, you can do beets, you can do radishes, you can do lettuce. The thing that I would be cautious of with lettuce is that lettuce is only good to 20 degrees. And so if it's going to get below 20 degrees in your area, you're going to have to cover it and cover it pretty well. But those are the things that you can sow right now for sure: carrots, beets, and radishes. If you're direct sowing outside, there are other things that can grow in your climate, but if you're going to direct sow them based on what the temperatures are, they may or may not germinate. So like things like cabbage and collards and kale and things like that, the ground needs to be at least like 65 or 70 for it to germinate relatively quickly. And I know that you're pretty close to me in Chattanooga. My daughter lives in Chattanooga, so I'm pretty aware of your climate there. And if it's like it is right now back home, then it's pretty cold. I think the highs are like 40s in the day and 20 and 30s at night. It's going to be hard to get seeds to germinate in the ground at those temperatures. But if you're starting them inside, you can start them inside and then transplant them out. Okay. All right. What other questions you guys have? Tell me what you guys got going on. Did you have a great Thanksgiving? Do you have any plans for the rest of the month? Are you buying anything? Are you buying anything that I need to buy? Let me know. Let me know. I'll give a few more minutes to see if there are any questions whatsoever. Let me know if there's any questions. And I'm going back to the chat to make sure I did not miss anything. Y'all make sure that you say congratulations to Robin. It's Robin with a Y, Robyn. Hopefully she will get the memo. Hey, Shanique, good to see you. You're welcome, Janie. You are welcome. Y'all got any questions? Are y'all gardening? Are y'all gardening for real? Do y'all have stuff in the ground? Are you harvesting? Are you growing some food? Let me know. Okay, Christine said cleaning up, not buying anything. Okay, that's all good. That is all good. Does anybody miss the summer garden? I'm not even raising my hand. I don't miss it yet. I don't miss it yet. I'm enjoying this break. Okay, Chanel says, I still have beets, Swiss chard, and carrots outside. They are covered with frost cloth, but it's snowing in Pennsylvania. How long can I leave them outside in containers? Well, what's the lowest temperature you have, Chanel? So your carrots will probably be fine if they're pretty mature, meaning they already, you have the tops and stuff, and they're, tops are like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches. They'll be good. Carrots are fine, in the ground. In terms of your Swiss chard, it's probably good till, I would say, a little bit below 20 degrees, and the beets will be fine if they're mature as well. Lena says she misses her summer garden. That's all right, Lena. Trust me, it's gonna be here before you know it. Okay, somebody says, Tammy says, I'm growing in my greenhouse. I'm growing in my greenhouse in green stalls. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. Monique said, nope. Yeah, I don't miss a summer garden yet. But trust me, it's going to hit me. It'll hit me probably in the next, I don't know, month or so. But for right now, I'm enjoying the break. Plus, it's so cold. In our area, it is so cold right now. Now, that's relative because I'm in Tennessee. Some of you guys are in northern regions where it's much, much colder than Tennessee. So, we like it's baby cold compared to where you guys are, but it's cold for me. Mary said, yes, collards, cabbage, and mustard greens. Awesome. Okay, Christine said she just harvested mustard greens for the first time ever. That is fantastic. Chanel says it's going to be 12 degrees overnight on Thursday. Yep. Okay, Chanel, your Swiss chard is probably going to take a hit unless it's covered really, really well. If you have a place to bring it in, I would bring the Swiss chard in for sure. If your carrots and beets are established, then they should be fine. Yeah, you're still growing Ohio. Okay, Laura says she's growing lettuce in her Ohio green stalk with a frost cover. That's great. And then Lena says, I'm going to start my seeds in January or February. Yes, absolutely. So somebody asked me today, can I start seeds now? Now, in the month of December, I don't think there's many places where you would start seeds now per se, like in the house, because you have too much of a lead time. Does that make sense? And what I mean by that is, let's say, for example, you want to grow tomatoes for next summer. Tomatoes take, I would say you usually want to start those about 8 to 10 weeks max before you're going to put them in the ground. And so I don't think there's any area where you would be putting tomatoes in the ground within 10 weeks, like by March. I don't think so. And so I think this is too early to start seeds. Now, there is something, now I've never done it. What do they call it? They call it winter sowing, where you sow seeds in jugs, in like milk jugs. I've never done that. Never have. I've only seen it, so I can't tell you much about it. But I think even when people do the winter sowing, I think they don't start that until January. If there's anybody that has done winter sowing in those milk jugs, put it down in the chat and let me know when you start your seeds. Shanique says, some of my seeds I direct sow, like beets and onions, are sprouting, but I put leaves and soil on top. Will they still make it? They're sprouting, so they've germinated. The onions are probably going to struggle in these temperatures, Shanique. The beets, they may be okay. Monique says, it's too late to plant garlic. I found a few cloves. Monique, remind me, are you in Georgia? Florida? No, you're not in Florida. Are you in Georgia, Monique? I should know that since I got your address for the bed. But no, ideally, no, you can still plant the garlic in December. And again, I'm sure if you're in Georgia, I'm sure it's already cold there as well. And so the garlic just needs to go through a period of what they call vernalization, which is a cold period. And so, yes, if you found a few cloves, go ahead and put them out and it should be fine. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I did have it right. Okay, you are in Georgia. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Mary says it works January. So that's for the winter sowing. So the winter sowing is in the jugs. I've never done it before, but I see a lot of people on YouTube do it. I'm not your girl for that because I've never done it. I can't talk about it except I've seen it. And people say that it works. And basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's called winter sowing, but they take milk jugs, if I'm not mistaken, and cut like the top off. And I'm assuming they put dirt in there and put the seeds, but basically the jug, my understanding is that it almost acts like a greenhouse effect because it's plastic and the seeds are kind of covered on all sides. So I think that's the concept behind it. But if you want to learn more about it, I would say, I'm trying to think who I know that does it. I think, what is her name? I think Jessica at Three Rivers Homestead. I'm pretty sure she does winter sowing. There's no other YouTubers that I follow that I know that do it. But if you're interested, just put a question down in one of our community posts, and I'm sure somebody in the community can help you out and tell you. Okay, Monique says it's cold. Yes, it is. It is cold, cold, cold. All right, do you guys have any other questions? Jane said, I'm going to follow you and start when you start. Okay, yes, ma'am. You can do that. You can do that. Okay, Chanel says, do I have a suggestion for people who can't use blood and bone meal to fertilize beets and root vegetables? Yes. So it depends on what you're trying to fix, Chanel. So blood meal is a great source of nitrogen. And so if you don't want to use blood meal, you want to use something else that would be to do the same thing in terms of nitrogen, then some other things you can use is chicken manure. You can use alfalfa meal. You can use, oh, the name escapes me. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Uh, Oh, I can't. It just left me. It literally just left me. Let me see if it'll come back to me. But then on the bone meal, so bone meal is good for phosphorus. And so for a phosphorus substitute instead of bone meal, you can get rock phosphate. And so if you live in like a rural area, you can go to your local co-op, they would have it, or you can go to like maybe a Tractor Supply, they may have it, or even a nursery. So you can get rock phosphate, and that is a good source of phosphorus. Also, you can get, I think, kelp meal. Kelp meal may be potassium, so you might check me on that one. But I think kelp meal is for phosphorus as well. So those are some different options that you can use instead of the bone meal. And then for nitrogen, alfalfa meal. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue and I cannot call it up. But if you send me an email, I'm sure I have it somewhere, and then I can just send you the name of it. It's just escaping me right now. I apologize. Okay, so you said for phosphorus and potassium. So potassium, I think kelp meal may be for potassium, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and then let me see what else for potassium. My soil is always high in potassium, so I don't usually use a lot of potassium supplements. But I have a whole chart that tells you different things you can use depending on what. It has a chart that tells the different amendments you can use based on what you're trying to accomplish, whether it's nitrogen, phosphorus, and soil. And so if you've been to one of my classes, you have that, which is why y'all should be doing those classes when I offer them. But I do have a sheet. So just send me an email and I can send you some supplements that you can look at. Okay. So Lena said, when am I starting my seeds? I'm starting my seeds in January. So I have like a tiered down approach. And so if you're new here, for the last 2 years, I have done like a seed starting series where I start seeds every single week, starting at 12 weeks out from my estimated last frost. And so I start seeds every single week. And then I share with you what seeds I'm starting at 10 weeks out, 11 weeks out, the whole 9 yards. And so that's kind of what I have normally done. I don't know if I'm going to do it again next year or not, which I mean, I know I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to put it on YouTube and do the same thing that I always do because I've been doing it for 2 years. And so I don't know if you guys want to see that again. But to answer your question, I'm starting my seeds mid-January. So usually like the third or fourth week in January is when I start my seeds. Lena says you can cut up bananas and put them in some water, let them steep for about a week and get potassium that way. Okay, I've never tried that. Shanique says your garlic is blooming in these cold, freezing temps. We're about to get snow, hoping they survive. I mulch my container with leaves. First time growing garlic. Your garlic will be just fine. Garlic can survive under snow. It can survive in below zero. It'll be just fine. You can't hardly kill garlic, so no worries on that. Courtney says, I'll be following you and start when you do. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So you guys for those who have been here since a year and you've seen me do the seed starting series, let me know in the comments if that's something you would like for me to do again. The reason why I'm torn around with doing it or not doing it is I am contemplating doing something different or offering something new at the beginning of the year where it's going to be more of a, what's the word? It's not a program, but I'm toying with the idea of doing like a more intimate mentorship, like the first, like for a 12-week, like start the garden with me. Like we're going to go through garden layout, how to start seeds, what seeds to start, like from the spring until it's time for the summer. I have it like kind of all worked out in my head. It's going to be like maybe an 8-week program where you'll meet with me every single week. It's not going to be free, but it's going to be for people who need a little bit more extra hand holding and really want to have complete, when I say complete access, meaning you'll be in conversation and lives with me every single week, and I'll be able to answer all your questions very specifically. For some people, and a lot of you guys, I mean, YouTube works. I mean, there's nothing that I do in my farm or in my garden or on my farm that I don't share on YouTube. Like, I don't gatekeep. I don't keep secrets. I don't. You guys know I'm an open book. If you ask me what I'm using, I'll tell you. I'll show you. There's nothing. If you watch my YouTube channel and that's all you did, and you did exactly what I did, you would know everything that I'm doing, if that makes sense when it comes to my garden. However, YouTube I have a confined amount of time that I can put in a video and get the point across. And so some people need, desire, and want more close, intimate, be able to ask me 15 questions and not just one question. Does that make sense? And so I want to design something that allows people to have that type of access, especially when it comes to planning for the summer garden. Y'all know I have a heart for the first time gardener. I have a heart for anybody. If you want to grow food, I want to teach you how to grow food. And I know for some people, just watching the YouTube, they need more than that. And so I want to offer something that's more. So that's the reason why I'm thinking that whole seed starting thing may be reserved for that group, because it's going to be more detailed versus on YouTube. But I haven't decided yet. Yes. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. Banana water is the best. Okay. I've never heard of that, y'all. That's good. Okay. Yes. Shanique said, I'm starting seeds with you. Okay. You can start seeds with me. Following your lead to keep me on track. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay. You guys got any other questions? See, y'all, I said 15 minutes. I've already been on here 28 minutes running my mouth. And y'all, I got all this work to do. Y'all see this? That's my to-do list of all the work I got to do. Starting right now after this live. Starting right now after this live. Do you guys have any questions? And this is what I also want to say is that I went live today. I went live a couple of weeks ago. Y'all know normally I don't go live, but I do go live with my VIP group every single month. So if you like me being live and you want more access, you can certainly become a VIP member where we have a live once a month and they're able to ask all of their questions during the live, and really anytime. They can answer all their questions, get all their questions answered anytime throughout the month. So if you're a VIP member, we have some new people that just joined. Welcome. But the VIP is $4.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. You get 10% off everything on our website. You get priority reply to comments. You get videos early. You get members only videos. You get a whole bunch of stuff, but it's there if you want to join. Okay. Awesome. Shanique says, I love your preservation videos, how to create your own spices. You inspired me to think of freeze drying and milling flour. Awesome. Fantastic. Absolutely. I'm so glad. I am so glad. Do y'all have any more questions at all? Hopefully Robin, who won the $300 gift card, will see this and claim her prize. Okay. Is it Lakeitra? I was growing some potatoes in the freeze the other day. Kill the plant. Should I pull them out of the grow bag? I'm assuming you're saying you were growing some potatoes and the freeze killed the plant. Should you pull them out of the grow bag? Well, how far along are they? So when you say it killed the plant, like the top part is brown and all shriveled up, yeah, you probably should go ahead and pull it. Because if it's completely brown and shriveled up and dead, then it's probably not going to grow past then. But you may have a potato under there if it's been in the ground for, a couple of months or so. Yep. Yeah, and I just thought about what you said. I mean, I read it, but then it just actually hit. Potatoes, yeah, potatoes, you always have to pull before the frost anyway, because the frost is going to kill them, whether they're sweet potatoes or other kind of potatoes. You always want to pull them before your first frost. Yep. Somebody says you can keep it in the soil, it will come back in the spring. Okay, well, I haven't tried that, so you can try that too. Thanks, Shanique. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Make Do Acres. She's like, hit that like button. Thank you so much. You are always so kind. Y'all, I don't see any more questions. Definitely. So let me just recap. Robin won the $300 gift card, Garden State and Sow. Vego Garden, if you're interested in buying products, there's always an affiliate code with a discount in every description box. If you're interested in a harvest grain meal, I talked about that. So if you came in late, just go back up to the replay. And I talked about how you can get one of those and gave you some codes for that. And the last thing I want to say is just thank you guys. I know I'm always saying thank you because I really, truly mean it. Y'all, you have no idea how much you guys fill my cup and how much you inspire me to keep inspiring you. And I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted because I know that everybody is busy. And I know that life is always lifing. And I know that you could be choosing to spend your time in many other places, but you tune in to just see what I have to say. And I really, really appreciate it. So I pray and hope that I can continue to be an inspiration and help to all of you guys. Okay. So love you guys. Have a good one. Pray for that I have safe travels. It was really a 24-hour trip. I'm hopefully going back home tomorrow. So pray I make it safely, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.